Hi, I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be I'm moving, don't want my ex back, but she has stuff here. So, this particular email is from a viewer. He got dumped by his ex girlfriend after going through a really difficult time. In quick succession, he had several family members get really sick, so he had to dip into his savings to help them. Obviously, he's stressed out because these are people that are close to him, that he really loves, and he went out of his way trying to help them. And of course, he's going through a difficult time. He wasn't the same. He wasn't completely present for his girlfriend. And so after going through 7 months of hell trying to take care of his family, she ups and leaves him and left a bunch of stuff there. She eventually broke no contact and reached out. He invited her to make dinner. She said she'd get back to him. She never got back to him. Now it's been a couple months. And I guess through the grapevine, he's heard a bunch of things about her and found out a bunch of things that just really are upsetting to him. So he's like, I don't want her back. I don't want to talk to her. I'm moving out of this place. I got several suitcases of her crap here. He's like, I don't even want to spend the calories it's going to take to text her. I'm not taking her shit back. He's like, what do I do? Because he doesn't want to break no contact either. So he doesn't go elaborate or go into detail, but it looks like this girl did him dirty. And when you go through a difficult time in anything in life, you really find out who's on your team and who's not, who really cares for you, and people who pretend to care for you, but secretly they love to see you struggle and twist in the wind for whatever reason. Most people, they want you to do well as long as you're not doing better than them. And when you go through a difficult time, especially when you're in a relationship, you find out what you're really dealing with, if your girl is really on your team or not. So he says, hi, Corey. I've been a follower of your channel for years, and I've had many success stories with women. Here's one for you that's more of a success of turning my life around after almost losing everything I had. My girlfriend and I broke up 4 months ago. I went through a heavy 7 months of stress due to my family and we were close to losing everything that I had. Within 3 months from February to April of this year, my grandmother was diagnosed with cancer. My uncle was diagnosed with cancer. My sister was diagnosed with cancer, and the treatments were expensive. My family was close to losing their homes. I live in another country and couldn't help financially, and I came to the point where I had to step in with all my life savings, and luckily I had a lot to save my family, which of course was a no-brainer. It was a very stressful time. I got skinny, stressed, and had barely any money left. And then she left. Well, I guess she didn't really want to stick around. I've talked about this before. It's like when you're in a long-term relationship, most women are going to give you about 6 to 12 months to get your life together and get shit turned around before they start looking for the exits. It's just kind of the way it is. I've done phone sessions with guys that have been with their wives for decades, raised a family, they were always the alpha, and then they go through a difficult time, they got a health challenge or they got a business challenge, and they think, well, we've been together 20, 30 years, 35 years, I can lean on her a little bit. In other words, they basically turn their wives into their mommies, and they get about 6 to 12 months, and the woman gets really turned off because they don't want to be the man in the relationship, they don't want to be the leader. But obviously when you got family, it's got health problems like this, you can just, you really feel for the guy and what he's going through. And his girlfriend's just like all in the middle. It's like, yeah, see you later. Hasta la vista, baby. He says, the last 3 months, I turned my life around completely. I'm fitter, I'm better looking, I'm more successful, and I'm sure back to myself and financially stronger than I was before. She contacted me again after 2 months of no contact for something practical. And at that time, I still had feelings for her, so I invited her to come over for dinner and told her that she also had stuff of hers at my place. She said we could see each other when she's back from vacation. She went on vacation shortly before she contacted me. So we left it with her to call me when she's back. Well, as I always say, you got to give women the time and space away from you to either follow through on their plans and commitments or to flake out and disappear forever. It's been 5 weeks now or so, and she hasn't followed through yet, which is fine because within this time, I realized a lot of things, and found out even more about what she did during our relationship and shortly after, and it disgusts me. So I do not want to even see, talk, or contact her. Unfortunately, she makes my hair stand up just thinking about her. So it sounds like she really betrayed him. Who knows? Maybe she monkey branched to another guy. Can you imagine? He's going through this difficult time with the people closest to him, and his girl's like, well, I'm just not happy, so I guess I'll just start entertaining other men. So I'm guessing, I don't know, he doesn't put it in here, but she clearly betrayed him, and he wasn't happy about it. She did him dirty. And now she's got all this shit at her place. I recently bought a new and bigger apartment and will move soon. And I'm not planning on being her storage room and bringing this stuff with me to my new place. I'm dating new women, wonderful women that are treating me the way I'm supposed to be treated and want to be treated. So my question is, do I tell her to come get her stuff, otherwise I'll take care of it, or do I leave it be? I'm not willing to spend any money or calories on her for her suitcases of clothes. I appreciate your time and help. Well, it's been a couple of months, and if she was cheating with somebody else and rode off into the sunset, you said you got a bigger apartment, so it looks like you bought one. Were you renting the one you were in? Because if you really don't want to talk to her and you're just fuming mad, which I can totally understand. I mean, look, I see how she treated you. It's like, if it was me and it was an apartment community, what you could do is you could move all your shit out, leave her 2 suitcases in there, or you could bring them to the leasing office and give them to one of the leasing agents. And maybe if there's a nice girl there, you could say, hey, I'd appreciate if you guys did it for these 2 suitcases are for my ex. I was going through a really difficult time. She didn't stick by me, was taking care of sick family members. And I don't really want to talk to her anymore, but here's these 2 suitcases. Here's her number. And it'd be great. Here's $20. If you could call her when I'm gone and let her know that there's 2 suitcases here that belong to her. And if she wants them, she can come pick them up. Otherwise, they're going to be given to Goodwill or something like that. That's how I would handle it. Now, another way you could do it, again, if it's an apartment that you owned, have your realtor fucking do it. Tell your realtor, it's like, I don't want to talk to this bitch. She really dicked me over, but I want to give her the opportunity to get her shit back. And it'd be nice if you just, hey, Bob moved out. I sold that place for him, and he said there was a couple suitcases that belonged to you. You're going to come by and pick them up. It never did. So I just wanted to give you the courtesy. If you still want that stuff, here's my number. Give me a call. They'll be at this location. You can come pick them up. Otherwise, if I don't hear from you in a couple of days, we're just going to go ahead and give the stuff to Goodwill, or we're going to throw it away. So that would be how I would deal with it if you really felt that way. And I can understand. I'm not in your shoes. I've never had a breakup be so nasty with somebody that would end like that. But, there's a lot of feral humans out there. And I can understand you don't want to talk to her. So if it was me, if it was an apartment community, give $20 to one of the leasing people. Just tell them, I don't want to talk to this. She really dicked me over. She cheated on me or whatever. It's like, my family was going through, everybody had cancer, and I'm trying to take care of them. I find out my girlfriend's talking to another guy or cheating on another guy. Whatever it happens to be, here's $20. Here's $50. I would here's her number. Once I'm gone, call her up. Tell her she can come pick her shit up. And if she doesn't come pick it up within a certain number of days, you're going to throw it away or give it away, or you can have it. I don't give a shit. I don't want to talk to her. Or if you got a real estate agent, if you owned it and you're selling it, let the realtor deal with it. And then you don't have to talk to her at all. That's what I would do. If you're trying not to have to talk to her because you don't want to hear her, she makes your skin crawl, I can totally understand it. And let her come pick that shit up. If she doesn't come pick it up, again, if it's a leasing office, they give her 48 hours. You don't pick it up, we're just going to throw it in the dumpster. So, and then you can block her number. Then that way she's like, could you? The message never gets through. It's out of sight, out of mind. And that way you can ride off into the sunset and you never have to speak to the bitch again as long as you live. I'm sorry that all that shit happened to you, but man, when you go through a tough time like that, this is how you find out who's really on your team and who's not. Instead of standing by her man, You know, it's like if a woman really truly cares about you and sees you're losing weight and you're struggling, she's going to make you meals. She's going to take care of you. But if her attitude is like, oh, he's neglecting me, he's not taking care of me, well, I'm just going to go sleep with his best friend or my boss or whatever, then fuck her. She can go on down the road. So I totally understand your mindset. That's what I would do if I were you and you're doing everything you can to avoid her. On top of that, I'd block her everywhere. If you really don't want her reaching out after everything you found out about her, then block her everywhere and pay somebody $20 or whatever. Here's $50. Just take care of it. That'd be great. And if she doesn't come claim it, you can keep the shit. I don't fucking care. Throw it away. Don't care. So if you got a question or challenge and you'd like to get my help, go to understandingrelationships.com. Click the coaching tab at the top of your screen on any page of my website and book a coaching session with yours truly. If you haven't already signed up for our exclusive premium members-only content, in the video description of this video, there are links to join on YouTube, or you can join on Spotify or our website, understandingrelationships.com. Just click the plans tab when you get there. And with our website, you can do a 7-day free trial to check out all the great content you get for your money. And if you choose an annual plan, you can get a 25% discount at the end of the 7-day free trial. So go to understandingrelationships.com, click the plans tab, sign up for a 7-day free trial today. And until next time, I will talk to you soon.